I'm your host, Be Ridiculous. I'm here with Apeguru, co-founder of ApeSwap and Liquid Collectibles. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good, doing good. Happy to finally be here. It's amazing all these ApeTV episodes have went through, and finally I get the opportunity to join ApeTV and talk a little bit about Liquid Collectibles and what's going on around here.
Yeah, it's and all the apes are gonna flip out as soon as they hear that you're on here. it's it's definitely an honor to have you on ApeTV.
It's exciting to be here.
All right, so Liquid Collectibles, the simple, safe NFT liquidity maker, create BEP20 tokens that are backed by NFTs. Now, we already know how the partnership came to be, right? So, how did this project come to be and this idea? Like, this idea is amazing. And I've been using it. I'm sure a lot of the listeners have been using it as well. So, can you take us through how this project came to be?
Of course, it would be a pleasure. Well, I think that the first time this idea came to be, or this thought came to light, was a while back ago, like when we were first working on non-fungible apes at ApeSwap. We were discussing the path forward. We were talking about how we could do NFTs on ApeSwap, and I remember like. Aptastic or someone talking about fractional NFTs, composable NFTs, and that suddenly like sparked like a light bulb on my head. Like I thought, like, what NFT indexes, and I started like aching for this idea. What if? What if? What if? And suddenly I thought, what if you mix NFT indexes with a yield farming protocol to incentivize reliable NFT liquidity for instant buy and sell transactions. And I had this idea in my mind for months and months. And during this process, I started researching. I found NFTX, I found NFT20. I researched how they work. But at that point, it was like just like me doing some research, the idea playing in my mind, seeing the possibilities, seeing what was the tech that was available at that time. And yeah, and eventually I started pitching the idea to coworkers, to friends, and honestly, most people who knew crypto and NFTs were mind blown by the idea. And at some point, I'd say, okay, this needs to be made a reality. So I started talking with some business acquaintances where I live. I started looking to bring together a team to make this reality, and started planning out how this could come to life. Looking what were the tech possibilities, looking where every piece could come together, and yeah, eventually it happened.
What better place for it to happen other than BSC? It's cheap. Just the appeal of being able to buy an NFT and not spend thousands in fees is just I think that's enough to appeal to the masses.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I mean, there is no similar protocol on BSC, and even on any other chain. I mean, even though there is NFTX and there is ERC, I mean NFT20, I don't think they implement the system on a similar fashion. The tokenomics are very different. I think that the Lico has the potential to be the go-to place for tokenizing NFTs and the go-to place for instant NFT liquidity.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's definitely exactly what I was thinking. As soon as I seen it launch on ApeSwap, and I went and checked out the website and all that stuff, I started using it right away. I personally love this platform and what you guys are doing with tokenizing NFTs. But now, to the average user, can you break down what Liquid Collectibles is and what it does?
Of course, Liquid Collectibles. There are two phases for Liquid Collectibles. One phase that might be more familiar to users, which is like the farming phase where you can like just buy tokens, earn yield, add liquidity, and earn more tokens, stake the native token, for example, Lyco, you stake it on different pools, you earn tokens. But yet, this is, of course, this is what I'm describing is just an average farm. But that is not what Lyco is. That is just a small component of a way bigger picture, because the farming behind Lyco has a purpose, a system, has volume to support. So what is really Lyco? Lyco is a platform that enables users to access to instant liquidity for NFTs. You could on Lyco you could easily tokenize your NFT and use these tokens to sell for BNB, or the other way around. If you have BNB and you just want to buy an NFT, most of the cases it would be an NFT in the floor price. You could just take your BNB, go to Lyco, you will find yourself with a pool of NFTs. You will have several NFTs to pick from at floor price. You can just spend your BNB and buy any of these NFTs. On top of this, we have what I just described, the farming aspect of Lyco. And how is this different from other farms? Well, it's different because you are actually yield farming with NFT index liquidity. So, for example, let's say you hold a non-fungible ape. You can take your non-fungible ape to Liquid Collectibles. You could tokenize this non-fungible ape, though bear in mind that if you tokenize it, you might not be able to recover the same non-fungible ape, as the tokens are valid for any ape on the collection. So someone might be able to snatch your ape. But well, let's say you tokenize the ape, then you take these tokenized NFA tokens and you match them with BNB, and suddenly you are farming BNB NFA indexes to earn yield. In this case, you would earn the Lyco, the native protocol token, and NFA indexes. So the platform not only enables users to access instant liquidity for NFTs, it also offers NFT holders a new way to generate yields with their NFT assets. On top of this, it also offers the creators of such collections a new tech to implement on their existing collections. For example, uh, tomorrow the Bull Society is going to be launching on, well, it will not be tomorrow when this recording goes live. Well, on the 10th of November, the Bulls Society will launch on Liquid Collectible, and this will enable the participants of such collection, and the owners of such collections to interact with these NFTs in a whole new way. For the holders of the NFTs, as I described it, they will now have the ability to tokenize their NFTs for instant liquidity or to yield with their tokenized NFTs. But for the owner of the collection, not only they will get new utility for their collection, they will now have the ability to tokenize their collections, which basically opens a whole new realm of possibilities, because you will be able to interact with your project in the form of a fungible token. So the developer behind the collection will be able to implement all sorts of crazy stuff with their collection as an ERC20 instead of an NFT, instead of a, yes, a non-fungible token. So I don't know if I did a great job explaining this to the average user. I might have gone a little bit too far, but yeah, in simple words, you will be able to buy and sell NFTs instantly thanks to the yield farming protocol that incentivizes such liquidity.
Yes, I think you did a great job. Like I said, it's super exciting, and I have some bulls, and I can't wait. I can't wait to get in there, and I do have a few rare bulls that I might hold off on just because they're super rare. But all my other bulls are like, kind of average. So I'll probably throw all those in there. I can't wait to start generating liquidity with my NFT index tokens. It's super exciting. Now, you have two tokens, or well, actually, there's three now. But now the two main tokens that launched with you guys, like you said, Lyco, and then is it Limo or Limo?
It's whatever whoever says it wants it to be.
Cool. All right, so let's dig into. You already went into the tokenomics for Lyco a little bit, but if you want to go ahead and touch on both. Now, the index tokens actually have tokenomics, or are they just the liquidity indexes for the NFTs?
Okay, yeah, I start with that, and then I will move on with Lyco. Let's kick it off with the example of Limo, which is it's the Liquid Monster, which is the main collection for Liquid Collectibles. It's the official collection for the platform, and it will be the only official collection on BSC. In the future, there may be other official collections as Lyco expands. Well, the tokenomics behind Limo are fairly simple. There is 100. There can be a maximum of 100 Limo indexes per each Limo NFT. So there are 6,660 Limo. I mean, times 100. This is the amount of Limo indexes that can be in circulation. Nevertheless, some of these indexes were burnt in the public sale, so there are actually less liquid monsters available than the amount generated. As for how the token works, well, when you hold the NFT, the LIMO index gets burnt, so that it reduces the circulating supply of LIMO tokens. But then when you do the process the other way around, you take your liquid monsters and you tokenize, then you mint LIMO tokens, hence generating inflation of the LIMO token, but such inflation will always be collateralized by the liquid monster NFT. The main use case of this token is just buying and selling liquid monsters, though you can also use it as a yield bearing token because you can match the LIMO index with BNB and use this to generate yield at the Liquid Collectibles platform. In terms of the LICO token, LICO is actually the protocol and governance token of Liquid Collectibles. It has a limited supply of 200 million, and it is used as a farming reward to incentivize the NFT index liquidity, and it's also has the possibility to stake LICO and earn new NFT indexes. For example, now you can use LICO to earn NFA index, you can use LICO to earn LIMO index, you can also use LICO to earn more LICO. Like a good LICO fan, you can also do that. And in terms of the LICO inflation, right now we are at 5 LICO per second, though at the end of this day it will be reduced by half, and in 10 days it will be reduced again to 1 LICO per second. Once we reach 1 LICO per second, it will take approximately 5 years and 8 months for all the 200 million LICO to be distributed. But it's important to know that even though LICO is currently inflationary, it does have a hard cap. At some point, there will be no more LICO being printed. The limit is 200 million, which I think it's something very healthy for anyone joining the LICO community and holding LICO. It's very positive to know that there is a hard limit on how many LICO can be in circulation.
Yeah, it definitely is. I was talking to you before the podcast, and LICO has been very good to me. And I'm going to be a long-term holder. I'm telling you that right now. Your guys' first collection, the Liquid Monsters, they were a hit. I love them. They're super unique. Tell us about the Liquid Monsters. How did you guys come up with the idea? They're so unique.
I'm glad you're hyped about the Liquid Monsters, though I am a little bit ashamed of the answer. The truth is that the Liquid Monsters idea it wasn't from anyone officially on the LICO team, actually. So the story is like this. A friend of mine was like, hey guys, I want to do an NFT project with you, Apeguru. I want to do an NFT project with you. And I was like, okay, we'll see. I don't know. Like, well, you can imagine a lot of people hit me up to
Oh,
do
yeah,
random
definitely.
stuff. But I did let this guy know about Liquid Collectibles. I was, yeah, well, maybe you can help out with the initial collection, but I don't know, no promises. Let's see how it plays out. And suddenly he sends me a preview of these Liquid Monsters, and I was, oh, wow, wow. And it's like not only the Liquid Monsters, like it's Liquid Collectibles. They are tokenized monsters. I mean, they are liquid. They represent the liquidity behind the protocol. So I mean, when I saw them, I was okay. Yeah, you are in. Yeah,
Yeah,
let's do this.
seriously, man. Like I got two of them, and they're not that rare, but they're just cool to look at and just super unique. You don't see too many things that look like that as of yet, and that's exactly what you need to launch a brand new platform, a super unique NFT collection, and now you guys got the NFAs. The future is looking super bright.
Yeah, I am hoping for the same. And I feel like Liquid Monsters were like a gift from the heaven. I mean, yeah, it couldn't have turned out better. It's like I love them. I mean, I of course you can imagine I have a lot. I mean, I bought a lot of Liquid Monsters myself, and yeah, I mean, I really like how they represent the protocol, and I think the artist did an amazing job. Uh, Creating this. And if I'm not mistaken, from what I understand, what the artist was briefed, like literally what the artist got as instructions was do Liquid Monsters. Yeah, and this is what came up, which is like insane. Yeah. Shout out to the artist.
Yeah, definitely, And now with the NFAs, they were recently thrown into the mix for owners of NFAs that haven't came across Liquid Collectibles yet and new users. Do you want to explain like the process of how to index your NFTs, your NFAs?
Of course. Well, I mean, first you need to go to the collections page at liquidcollectibles.io. Once you are in the collections page, you can find the NFA picture or the NFA collection, and there you can hit it, of course, click, punch it or thumb it. If you're in the cell phone, you thumb the picture.
Yeah.
And afterwards, you will have like you will find yourself within the NFA collection. You will be able to see all the NFAs that are currently listed or liquidated on the market. At that point, you can go to the My Wallet section, and after some possible load time, you will be able to see all the NFAs you have in your wallet. Then you can select these NFAs, one or two, whichever amount you want, and you have the option to sell them or to liquidate them for NFA indexes. Nevertheless, something that is very important to keep in mind when doing this process are two things, in my opinion. First of all, you need to contemplate the possibility that you will not be able to get the same NFA back. Also, you will need to bear in mind that there is a 5% fee when selling and a 5% fee when buying. So when you sell the NFA, you will need to buy more tokens if you want to get an NFA back. In addition to this, the user needs to know that these NFAs, in a way, represent the floor price for NFAs. You can probably go to the pool and realize that all the NFAs that are currently available at Liquid Collectibles are actually tier 1 NFAs. So if you have a tier 3, tier 4, tier 5, or probably even a tier 2, unless you are desperate for liquidity, I would never recommend it to tokenize it, because rest assured that if you tokenize a tier 2 or above, I will be ready to snatch it instantly.
For sure.
And probably a lot more people too.
Oh yeah, they're super hot. I mean, they're literally the hottest NFT, on BSC. Like I said, I'm so mad that I missed out on them. I missed out on NFAs.
I think they are at a discount right now, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like I said earlier, when you brought up the Binance Bull Society, and I said I'm not going to put my rare ones in just because they're super rare, and like I never ever get anything rare, so I'm going to hold on to those. But yeah, users, just beware. Just listen to this very clearly. You might not get back the same NFA, and if you're okay with that, let's go. But yeah, just make sure, just be safe. Now the 5% fees. Now, is that going towards something? Or is that going towards the liquidity, or like going towards some kind of protocol?
Yeah, 100%. The 5% fee that is charged in the marketplace, it's mainly split in two things. One is to reward the liquidity incentives. I mean, basically, when you stake a NFT index BNB, you will also get a share of the fees of everything that is trading. The other allocation goes towards a LICO staking pool. This enables for the LICO token to have a constant flow of pools that are generated with the fees from buying and selling NFTs. And something that we are discussing internally that may come up once governance rolls out for LICO is the possibility to also take a share of these fees and use it to create the LICO museum.
That sounds cool.
So we would be like having a little bit of every collection that is on LICO. Of course, we would use the fees to get the actual NFTs, because there is no museum without the art. And the idea is to start accumulating a lot of these NFTs that get listed on LICO through the form of fees. And once we have a good collection, find a way to bring it to the metaverse and open the LICO museum.
That's super exciting.
Bear in mind that this is very future thinking, and it's just an idea right now. For
love it.
everyone listening, this is future thinking and just an idea. Yet I would personally love that the idea of Lyco using the fees to bootstrap a metaverse museum.
That sounds super exciting, man. I'm gonna be following it for sure. So now we have the NFAs, Binance Bulls are coming. Are there any other collections that are in the pipeline that you could talk about?
Yeah, I mean, right now, like I can't commit to saying like, okay, these collections are coming now, but I can say that we are having open conversations with neural peps. We are having open conversations with born bad boys, born bad girls. We're also having conversations with the bears. We are, yeah, and we're. I'm probably missing. Yes, there. Don't worry, guys. There's a lot in the pipeline. we are talking with any NFT project that has volume on Binance Smart Chain. It's currently being approached, or they are even approaching us. So for anyone here, what I'm going to say is that don't worry, the collections will come. We will keep growing. There's a lot coming up into the platform. And if you are an NFT project and you are interested, feel free to reach out. Our doors are open for collaboration.
Yeah, I cannot wait. It's so exciting. Liquid Collectibles, so close. It's powered by ApeSwap. It is, God, it's like a partner from heaven. it like we already discussed this. You guys have farms and staking pools. Do you want to go over like any specifics, or do you think we covered that enough?
Well, I actually want to go back to what you just said about like ApeSwap, the power by ApeSwap, the partnership, and talk a little bit more about the relationship and what Liquid Collectibles could mean to ApeSwap and what goes into my mind on how the two of these like interconnect. The way I see it is that as I explained before, Liquid Collectors enables to add liquidity into a decentralized exchange for instant buy and sell NFTs. So which exchange is this one? Of course, the exchange where people add NFT liquidity is ApeSwap. So what does this actually mean for ApeSwap, and what does the growth of Liquid Collectible mean for a decentralized exchange as ApeSwap? Well, it actually means a lot because Liquid Collectibles and the way the protocol interacts with the base layer of ApeSwap, with the decentralized exchange of ApeSwap, basically enables ApeSwap to tap into the TVL and volume of NFTs. Now, ApeSwap is not only exposed to the buy and sell operations of cryptocurrency, it's also exposed to the buy and sell of NFTs. Now, ApeSwap will hold volume for NFTs. ApeSwap will hold TVL for NFTs, and ApeSwap will be probably among the only, among the first decentralized exchange to have a dedicated list for buying and selling NFT indexes. So I believe that in summary, like the Liquid Collectibles enables ApeSwap to have its own market share of what is happening in the NFT world through the TVL that Liquid Collectibles adds to the centralized exchange at ApeSwap.
Yeah, most definitely. And the big thing right now is adding NFT marketplaces to your platform, right? And this is just like this takes it to a completely different level. And I hope users actually see that ApeSwap's not just following a trend. We're making moves to be the first to do stuff and like make these partners bring all these new platforms to life. And I love it, man. This is just the beginning.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. This is just the beginning.
like I said, I love this platform. I finally have a shot at getting the NFA, and I'm super excited about that. So, in terms of a roadmap, what does the future hold for Liquid Collectibles?
Well, that's a very good question. Let's split it a little bit in the short term, medium term, and long term. Though personally, the long term in such a market and such a fast-paced environment, it's harder to know. Let's go for the short term first. In the short term, our focus right now is to try to get as many collections as possible listed on Liquid Collectibles. I mean, quality collections, of course. We are looking for collections that have volume. We firmly believe that more collections within the platform will enhance visibility, will make the platform easier to understand. In addition to this, we are also looking to build relationships with NFT marketplace at Binance Smart Chain. We are also we are looking for constant listings for the liquid monsters, getting them in every marketplace there is on BSC. And the idea behind these two initiatives, bringing collections listed on marketplace, it's also like a tool to leverage and kind of growth hack the marketing for Liquid Collectibles, because we basically get marketing push from the new collections, we get marketing push from the new marketplaces, and we get to tap into existing NFTs communities, and that's something that we are currently looking to in terms of expanding the business and expanding the relationships within business within Liquid Collectibles and the NFT world. In addition to this, we of course have some platform enhancements, like including rarity check, better filtering. Right now, if we are going to be honest, right now going to Liquid Collectibles and looking for a specific trait or specific attribute, it's practically impossible. We know this, and we are going to address it in the short term. In addition to this, of course, we something that gets brought up a lot are the dual rewards. Right now, most of the rewards come in the form of LICO. We are currently working to update the UI to show the NFA rewards, to show the LIMO rewards, to make it a little bit more appealing, more transparent. Of course, for every new collection we get in the short term, there will be a LICO pool to stake LICO and earn the token of the new collection. And finally, something that we are looking to roll out very soon is the NFT Launchpad. That's a feature that is in our pipeline that is currently being worked on. That, well, we think it will be a game changer, hopefully, because it will enable NFT projects to launch using a whole new paradigm. NFT projects will able to launch being fully tokenized, which is something that was never done before. I will take I will take the risk and say that Limo was probably the first NFT launch that was done 100% tokenized.
That's awesome.
And all of this is just what we have for the short term. Like in the medium term, I think there are two main pillars I can think of. One of these is governance. Of course, I think it's very important to implement governance, to give the community a voice, to start working through the decisions with our most invested holders. And the second, it's leveling up the marketplace. Like the way we see it is like, okay, of course I mentioned filters and stuff, but I am thinking of even a better level, because right now, let's say you put yourself in the shoes of a collector, right? You are a collector, you go to Liquid Collectibles, you start searching for the liquid monsters, and suddenly you find yourself a rare liquid monster and you want to flip it. So you go, you buy the liquid monster rank 10 for 105 limo, you buy it, and what you do? You go and take this monster to NFT key. You take it to Lootex, you take it to Treasureland, whatever. So we we are we have a marketplace, yet we lose that opportunity. The user is taking their NFT to another marketplace. So when I say I want to level up the marketplace, what I mean is building a marketplace that doesn't lose this share, basically. Building a marketplace that can satisfy people looking for instant liquidity, but can also satisfy collectors looking to flip a rare NFT, set up their custom pricing, check the rarity, distribute royalties among artists, and all the features you would expect from a fully fleshed marketplace baked in with the Liquid Collectibles protocol. So basically, you could imagine yourself something like OpenSea, but also with the ability to tokenize the NFTs, and also where you go and see the floor, and the floor is actually all the tokenized NFTs. And after this, you will find, of course, regular listings, custom pricings, and everything you would expect from a fully fledged marketplace. Which I think that's the next big move Liquid Collectibles has to do.
That's super exciting too. Just watching I can't wait to watch the platform grow and just continue to use it and support you guys in any way I can.
Nice. I'm happy to hear that. Well, and for the future, like I'm not going to go all too crazy with this because, as I said, this is a very fast-paced industry. There is only so much you can do to plan ahead. But the only thing I'm going to say is multi-chain, multi-chain, multi-chain.
Multi-chain, I love it. I love it. And it was great having you on, man. It's always good to talk to you, Guru.
I'm happy to be here. Yeah, it's a pleasure being able to discuss something I'm passionate about and have it on the podcast.
Yeah, definitely. And I've been itching to just get you on too because, like, Chip brought it up. He's like, get Guru. I'm like, Guru's super busy. I could try to get Guru. I'm happy I reached out and we made this happen. This is awesome. Now
Nice, you got Guru.
got Guru. Now you want to go ahead and plug all the socials, the Twitter, Discord, Telegram, all that good stuff?
Sure, yeah, you can follow Liquid Collectibles at Twitter with Liquid Collectibles. I'm not really sure how to plug Discord, but you can also follow Telegram, which I think is LIQ Collectibles as in Twitter. And yeah, right now we are having a meme competition, which hopefully will still be true once this recording goes out. But if it's not true, don't worry. You will find giveaways and competitions on a recurrent basis. So be sure to follow our socials if you want to earn a liquid monster and collaborative NFTs too.
Sweet. I put together YouTube videos of all these podcasts now, so I'll go grab all the links too, and I'll put them in the description. So anybody listening, just go to my Twitter. You'll find my YouTube links and check this out. And go check out Liquid Collectibles on Twitter. Check them out on Discord. Check them out on Telegram. It's super active. There's a lot of members, and like Guru just said, they do nice little competitions and giveaways all the time. And
Sounds amazing.
Yeah, this is amazing, man. This is a good podcast. It's great talking to you.
Same. Yeah, I'm happy with the podcast. I'm happy to be able to share this.
Most definitely, man. Well, I know we have a lot of stuff to do, both of us today. So I'm going to go ahead and let you go and get back to your busy dev work. And I get to go to my baby dev work.
Sounds good, dear.
All right, man. You have a good one.
You too. Thank you.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.